the forgotten general of the American Civil War. Unveiling the heroism of Daniel Weisiger Adams. Have you ever wondered about the lives of those who shaped history, yet their names remain hidden in the shadows? Among these unsung heroes stands Daniel Weisiger Adams, a man whose life was a symphony of bravery, resilience, and unwavering loyalty. As a brigadier general in the Confederate States Army, Adams's journey from a lawyer to a soldier exemplifies the spirit of a true warrior. Join us as we unravel the fascinating tale of a man who stood unflinching in the face of adversity, defying fate and forging his legacy on the battlefield. Daniel Weisiger Adams was born on May 1, 1821, in the picturesque town of Frankfort, Kentucky. He was the son of George Adams and Anna Weisiger Adams, a family rooted in honor and ambition. His younger brother, William Wirt Adams, would later follow a similar path, serving as a brigadier general in the Confederate Army. This was a family destined to leave their mark on American history. In 1825, the Adams family moved to Mississippi, a land of promise and challenge. It was here that Daniel's character began to take shape. He pursued the study of law, a profession that demanded intellect, discipline, and a sharp sense of justice. By the time he was admitted to the bar, Adams had already earned a reputation as a man of principle, ready to defend what he believed in. But Adams wasn't content with just practicing law. He sought adventure, justice, and the thrill of leadership. This drive led him to serve as a second lieutenant in the Mississippi militia, further honing his leadership skills and preparing him for the challenges that lay ahead. In 1843, Daniel's life took a dramatic turn. James Hagan, the editor of the Vicksburg Sentinel, launched a scathing attack on Adams's father in his publication. In those days, such insults were seen as challenges to one's honor, and Daniel wasn't one to back down. On June 6, 1843, Adams confronted Hagan in a duel, a deadly dance of honor and retribution. Adams emerged victorious, though the event would cast a long shadow over his life. This duel revealed much about Adams' character. He was a man who valued family above all and was willing to risk everything to protect their name. It also cemented his place as a figure of respect and fear in Mississippi's social and political circles. Adams' prowess as a lawyer and his charismatic presence soon propelled him into the political arena. From 1852 to 1856, he served as a member of the Mississippi State Senate. His tenure was marked by a commitment to upholding the rights of his constituents and a deep understanding of the law. He became a voice for the people, advocating for justice and state sovereignty during a time of growing tension between the North and South. In 1852, Adams relocated to New Orleans, Louisiana, where he quickly established himself as a leading figure in the legal and political communities. His law practice flourished, becoming one of the largest in the city. He was not only a skilled attorney, but also a man who understood the complexities of society and politics, earning him the respect of both peers and rivals. When the drums of war began to echo across the South following Abraham Lincoln's election in 1860, Adams knew his path lay on the battlefield. In early 1861, Louisiana's Governor Thomas O. Moore appointed him to a military board tasked with preparing the state for war. Adams' leadership and strategic acumen quickly became evident. He joined the Confederate Army as a lieutenant colonel of the 1st Louisiana Infantry, a regiment known for its discipline and valor. By October 30, 1861, Adams had been promoted to colonel, commanding his regiment with the precision and determination of a seasoned soldier. Adams' mettle was tested in one of the bloodiest battles of the Civil War, the Battle of Shiloh. On April 6, 1862, his brigade faced relentless Union forces at the infamous Hornet's Nest. During the fierce fighting, Adams was struck by a bullet just above his left eye. The shot severed his optic nerve, leaving him blinded in one eye. Believing him dead, his comrades placed his motionless body in an ambulance. When the wagon's load became too heavy, the driver unceremoniously discarded him by the roadside. But Adams's story was far from over. Soldiers from the 10th Mississippi Infantry discovered his still-breathing body and carried him to safety. Against all odds, Adams survived, recovering in an army hospital in Corinth before returning to duty, a living testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Adams' bravery did not go unnoticed. On May 23, 1862, he was promoted to brigadier general. Leading his brigade through the battles of Perryville and Stones River, Adams' tactical brilliance and fearless leadership became legendary. Even after sustaining another wound at Stones River, he refused to let injury hinder his commitment to the Confederate cause. By 1863, Adams was commanding his brigade during the siege of Jackson, Mississippi, under General Joseph E. Johnston. He later fought at Chickamauga, where his brigade broke through Union lines, only to be driven back by fierce reinforcements. Captured and wounded yet again, Adams's resolve remained unshaken. After his release from captivity, Adams briefly commanded a cavalry brigade before taking on leadership roles in Alabama. In 1865, he participated in the Battle of Selma and the Battle of Columbus, Georgia, some of the final engagements of the Civil War. Despite his best efforts, the Confederacy's defeat was inevitable. On May 9, 1865, Adams surrendered in Meridian, Mississippi, and took an oath of allegiance to the United States. After the war, Adams spent time in England before returning to New Orleans. He resumed his law practice, partnering with Harry T. Hayes, a fellow Confederate general. For a time, Adams also ventured into real estate in New York City before ultimately returning to New Orleans. He remained active in state politics, advocating for the South's recovery and reintegration into the Union. Tragically, on June 13, 1872, Adams died of a massive stroke in his office. He was buried in Greenwood Cemetery in Jackson, Mississippi, alongside his brother, William Wirt Adams. Though his grave remains unmarked, his legacy endures as a symbol of courage and dedication. Daniel Weisiger Adams' life was a tale of honor, resilience, and unwavering commitment to his beliefs. From the courtroom to the battlefield, his journey reflects the complexities of a nation divided and the human spirit's capacity to persevere. If stories like this inspire you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating tales from history. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.